Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome back if you are returning back, and all of that. If you are new, a lot of times I do a different type of a work here. I don't do a whole lot of love readings and stuff like that. I look at a lot of crime, but I am taking a deck here that I do use when I do connection readings, and so I just felt compelled to just change the flow of things here for a reading this time around. So welcome. Let's jump in here and see what comes out. Most High God, I just thank you for the truth, even the harsh truth. What's going on between connections right now, in the right now real-time moment for the person who is watching real-time right now for them? What do you want to bring out here? What would you like to talk about? This one wants to hit my hand. It says, I have so much to tell you. Now, all these cards are not going to go for every person, so if something's just hitting you intuitively, these could be your own thoughts that God's also bringing out to give you a confirmation of what you even may need to say to somebody. Take it as it applies, because it is a collective reading. It says, no one has ever made me feel so relaxed as you do, or it could be past energy as well if you're reuniting. And it says, thank you. It says, I've been crying because of what has happened. Okay, that's past energy then. Somebody has so much to tell somebody. All right. Hopefully, God said the last couple of readings that I did, He said to go and make things right with your family, friends, whoever that is for you, in all uprightness. And hopefully people are getting up and doing that. This is my match of a lifetime, major love, heaven, the Most High's names here on this. There's some type of a match here. I just did a reading a couple hours ago on my other platform. Of course, I guess that don't make no, never mind. You could be catching this a week later as far as I know, but I just did another reading on another platform not long ago, and somebody was trying to get in between a connection, or they did, and all freaking hell has broken loose. Okay, and somebody's dealing with that type of energy because something's happened out here. It says, give me another chance. So there's been a breakup out here where something's happened, where something's come in between, just in general energy. It says, I lied to myself about you. All right, well, somebody wants another chance. If somebody's upright coming back, it's a love of a lifetime, and it is of God, then you'll know it. Some people may be getting a yes, some people may be getting a no, depending on who that is. Depending on who it is for you. It says, you make me feel so blessed. It says, everything that I see is you, and I'm in love, and somebody else out here is as cold as ice. I will say, for some of you all, you have somebody trying to come back around and play a little game, but they're trying to, that's the third party that's trying to get in between a connection, or they did, and now they got to cover a bunch of nonsense that's going on. We had the rune come out of the bag on this channel today that represents ice. So anyway, a denial is here. For some of you all, that's the right answer. For some of you all, somebody's cold as ice because they did get denied. What else should I bring out here? I'm so sorry, and this relationship needs faith. Okay, so those of you who are restoring things and it is upright for you, something bad's happened out here. It says, I was so foolish before I met you, and somebody's been changed. I also did another reading today, and it stated changed forever. So whatever this thing has been for collective energy around just some breakup situation, for some of you all, that breakup happened because somebody picked the wrong freaking person, and something's happened really, really bad, and this person should have picked you. and they're wanting another chance. And that's between you and God, what you do. Some people obviously somebody got a denial out here for that energy, and somebody's wanting another chance. And somebody walked by somebody today. It stated on the card, and they said, I wish I would have just talked to you when you walked by me. And somebody put their nose up in the air and acted like whatever, and something's happened out of that, because that was their person. Or that was a family member, or whatever it is for you. Let me pull these down here. Show me this cold as ice. Or somebody was cold as ice, and that's why they denied, and they picked the wrong person. They're paying a hellish price for it. The sun, there's a betrayal out here. Okay, it could be a strong Leo, don't have to be. The Ten of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Pentacles. So, those of you who are new, look, God, I'm real sharp on some things, and I care about what God says, and so I'll talk the way God says out of the scripture. He calls whores ditches. And in this deck, it talks about a harlot sitting on somebody's lap to get up in here and get somebody's keys to get up in here and do something, and it costs somebody, because it's Five Pentacles. Took somebody to lack, and that's scriptural. On that other channel that I just read for, where somebody tried to get in the way of somebody, that came out of this deck: a ditch, a whore, and a strange woman. Okay? And that's what God calls them. And the book of Proverbs will tell you that you don't know there's death at her house. And so cold as ice, the death energy, it took somebody. It also says they hunt for your precious life. Five of Pentacles is lack. Somebody's done something really bad out here, and it was a betrayal. Ten of Swords, because somebody knew that they know now. Somebody knows this, somebody's their person out here. There's hope, though, out here for the connections. If something's supposed to be for you, and two people have faith to do what God wants you to do, then the sun indicates there's hope. And if somebody was cold as ice, and that was a betrayal because they should have done something back here, it's going to melt something, because the sun will melt, ice. So I'm seeing some type of hope out here. If two people will get up in here in faith and do something like they should. Could have been a death matter that did occur out of the situation. Ten of Swords could be a brutal death energy. But it was something that did end in a real brutal way in a cycle, because 10 is the end of a cycle. So that's what's coming out on that cold as ice. But there's somebody's paid a heavy price on something that's taking place out here. Ten of Pentacles. It was all for some type of money out here for some people's cases, why they got in between something out here. Just give me some cards out here. Show me some information. So the Two of Wands, something was plotted out here with the situation, or even right now somebody whoever the third party was, it showed up real heavy today, that was trying to come back and play somebody. They're plotting something, or you're at a crossroad about making this decision, either to deny somebody or work on it with faith, or whatever you're doing. Some of y'all may be breaking up with somebody out here because you also lied about the person to yourself, and they're actually a scoundrel. That other direction as well. Whichever cards go for you, but somebody's doing something out here. The Empress in the reverse. Okay. So some of you all, if she's upright, she's very loving, caring, kind. If she's in the reverse, and if she's lost her value, and there was something that was out here between somebody, but they've done something out here in a really bad way, then somebody's lost their value in something here. If this person's trying to get another chance, they're in the reverse. Now, those of you who are upright, you're upright all day long, because there is something out here that is a match for somebody. The Empress coming out in the reverse for me is also like the devil energy, because it's like it's not the real deal. It's a superficial individual that's here attached to a situation. This person, whoever this person is in the negative for you, it would show somebody is plotting something with another person out here to do something. There's the devil at the bottom of the deck. This is an imposter. Or it's also showing whoever should have picked the real deal didn't do it. Is there was an imposter around somebody out here. She came out on this channel in the reverse last night with a bunch of bull crap all around her. She comes out that way again. So whoever I'm picking up on, well, it is a love situation. There's a karmic out here. Those of you who are in the upright with this Empress in the upright, they really did a bad ordeal on the Empress energy to cause something really horrific out here, to cause somebody to just deny it altogether as well. I feel like there's a bunch of walls up out here because of this devil. But again, somebody's plotting in the right now for something to go on. We've seen that. That devil was all over the place on that other. I said nothing but a devil. It was the title for today's reading. I had such a horrible feeling on the inside of my gut all day long today because of all that nonsense that we've seen in that reading. I really had a hard time shaking that energy off. I've done a lot of praying, and as I've sat here today, and somebody's got somebody really horrific around them that is nothing but they're trouble. They're freaking trouble. And if this Empress is also showing that I don't want to get in here with your ex, because something's needing faith to get this to turn back around. If this is your person and they are upright, but they're just coming out as, no, I'm not interested in whatever. Something's out here because of this devil for it. Because it says it needs faith to pull this thing around. But you do have somebody that is an imposter out here. You have a karmic out here acting like they are something that they're not the real deal. The real deal would stand in their faith with God. And that doesn't mean people don't fall down and make a thing right either. But there's something wrong out here. Show me this Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. Nothing but lies. Freaking lies are out here. That Seven of Swords came out last night when the Empress came out in the reverse as well. Well, look, you got somebody that'll sit around your table and tell you anything that you want to hear and feed you a bunch of bull crap. If that's why you're breaking up with somebody for just those energies, then good for you. Somebody's an imposter or has been an imposter around because they're trying to get in between, or did get in between, the real deal out here. They jealous is what it said in that reading just a second ago. Psh. So anyway, we're looking at the Two of Wands and the liar came out on it. Oh, they definitely are a liar. They may be real cute and very tempting, but they're evil. They're freaking evil. Cold as ice, you get that right. Something be backstabbing than to read in another direction coming out here like that. Obviously, some of you all have already had dealings with this person. They're coming back to try to pour on tears and I'm so sorry, and that ain't your person. You would know who your person is, obviously, or they know you're going to try to heal something with the real deal, and they trying to do something in between the connection. Yeah, there's the love of a lifetime card again. It's out here twice in two decks. More than anything, I feel like this is the third party wanting to step in the Empress's shoes. They can't do it because they'll never be the real deal. Let them cry because of what's happened. If they were at one time, they've lost their crap out here. Seven of Cups, this is a consequence on these choices and these decisions out here. Somebody's got many options on what they're trying to do in a very creative way as well. And again, this is like, I chose the wrong thing, now I'm having to deal with it, is what the Seven of Cups is. It tells you better step back and pick correctly, because you're gonna own it. Now somebody's having to own all this nonsense out here with some stupid idiot trying to get in the way of something that's really supposed to be for some of you all. But I feel like there's so much freaking damage out here that's why that denial may even still exist in some people's heart if they have to deal with this piece of nutcase. God said that he's going to destroy some idiot that wants to control a situation out here. He will destroy whoever the freaking imposter is. That's ridiculous. Look, Ditch, you better watch yourself. I feel that in my spirit, just like that, like God saying, you better freaking watch yourself, what you think you're trying to do here. You could never pull off a true Empress. Show me more information. Those of you who will step into some faith, and you'll just tell the Ditch, whoever the stupid idiot is that stepped in between something, to go to hell where they belong. The Devil card can represent a divine grace on something out here. So, but those of you who are breaking up with somebody and they've lost their value, and you've lied to yourself about who you thought this person was, because this would indicate cold as ice energy coming out here, indicates that the sun's got something up in somebody's face that's been revealed about that person. There's danger around this individual. You're going to have to deal with this individual because God said so in that other reading. There's a warning. Some of you all, this plot, if somebody took that bribe that came out just a minute ago in that reading, then somebody's got a bribe to come back and do this nonsense. And somebody's taking money with another person to do some stuff out here. They've stole somebody's identification because it came out in that reading. And that's what the Devil represents, the imposter. They ain't who you think they are. Or obviously somebody lied to themselves and they know who the real... Obviously, those of you who are pure in heart, you know who you're dealing with. And if you already know now who this piece of ditch is, then you know to guard yourself. Because they dangerous. They think that they can just, I don't know, do whatever they want. But they're fixing to get themselves destroyed by God. The Ten of Wands, it is oppressive. This person's nothing but an oppressive piece of ditch out here. God's the one that called him that. There's a harlot out here involved in something. They're a whore. They sleep with everybody. The Seven of Cups is somebody who gets around, can be that type of energy. They have many suitors. Ace of Cups. And the Hierophant, which the Hierophant, those of you who've got that connection, you could have married this person. This could be your ex still trying to do something around you. Obviously, there's a breakup. There's some type of breakup or divorce. The word divorce came out today as well. Somebody's ex is somebody's problem out here, but they've done a number and lost their value somewhere. Makes me mad that I have to feel this energy. Like they're coming out sideways and upside down. So when they come out sideways, some people are upright. Regardless what your sign is when you were born, it could be strong energies of who this person is. But you've got the Queen of Wands in the negative is a hoe. If she's upright, she's very spiritual. It's a hothead in the negative. Okay, it's a very outgoing individual and will get up and be very spiritual in the upright. So some people are either way. But directly, the Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse. And this tells us whoever the person is, they're greedy for gain. And her energy is nothing but gimme the money, or I'll pay somebody off to get something. That somebody had a bribe going on. And so this shows us this could be the same exact person, or there's two people here, con artist type energy out here. But her energy in the reverse is stubborn, greedy, jealous. She can also represent jealousy as well. So whoever's who, there's money around some stuff. It's not good out here. It ain't good. I love this Nine of Pentacles in the deck. You just got a competition out here around something going on with who the third party is. The Nine of Pentacles shows two people whole on the inside. And these two people would know who their person is. And if God's saying to do something out here with that person and you're following God and they are, regardless how much faith it's going to take, they would obey God. If their faith is grounded real strong, they wouldn't give a rip about this piece of stupid out here, or two pieces of crazies doing. These could be two friends doing something together in between something as well, whoever they are. But there is the Nine of Pentacles is about being completely whole on the inside. You could do you all by yourself because you're whole. You don't have to cling onto somebody and say, I'm not complete without you. Well, then you really aren't complete, because God's supposed to be first in our life. This is a card of I can do me all by myself, but when I do meet somebody, we make two wholes coming together, make something very beautiful here with this. And somebody's got that jealousy energy out here because they'll never be that person. If they once were, they did something back here that was stupid. Eight of Pentacles. Something could have happened at work. It comes out all the time on this channel. Show me what's hidden here, please. I'm hearing, oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up and eaten alive. We talked about that yesterday. The devil's out here, folks. They think that they can just do stuff with the flesh, and it's gonna eat you up. You don't know she's leading you to the slaughter. But anyway, so you got, this could be your baby mama or somebody that you grew up with, or there's a child involved, or kids or something like that. This is also stumbling up on information. So somebody did stumble up on some information out here, and they found out some stuff out here. Then somebody's been crying because of something that's happened out of an ordeal, and there's a breakup and all that kind of stuff. This is somebody, you've already had some type of something with all parties out here with this card. No one's ever made me feel so relaxed as you did or do. Okay, so if that's upright energy, then that goes for the people that it's a love of a lifetime. And look, the hidden intentions. Well, somebody does, and there is danger because God brought it out in wording. You deal with some kook around the situation, folks. They just absolutely have lost their ever-loving freaking mind. I know it's third parties because I've seen the third parties all over the place today. I know that it's third parties. This is treachery going on out here. Again, because it came out with the plot and the lies. And some of you all, I don't know, that's a danger card. Look, there's an enemy all over this reading. Not today, devil. Not today. They're in the hidden space. This is what's in the hidden. So that child card can represent somebody whose brain's just stuck in like this childlike state. That's childish energy that is out here for anybody to act that way. Anyway, do what you want with it. If you've already denied somebody because you've already broke up with this person, there's plots around you. If they've stumbled up on information and you've maybe been single for a while, and you maybe have spent time with God, and He's saying it needs faith, but you can overcome anything with faith. But if they've stumbled up on that type of energy, given that there's jealousy all over the place, and God said they're trying to get in between something, then they are around you doing something in the hidden space. They're ate up with some crap out here that they've done. Show me more information, Most High. Please protect all parties and children involved in this nonsense that's going on. There's the enemy. It's out here everywhere in this reading. You talk about dangerous. God said, though, that this person's going to get destroyed, though, folks. There's the Lover in the reverse. For some of you all, this is again, there's a harlot out here. This Lover, this is a fair card. Or it's a positive and or a negative card. In the positive of it, it's somebody special to you. And some people think they're a fair person is special to them. But if that's a delusion, it is the truth. I know what I'm talking about. It's a delusion and it's dangerous. In the reverse, there is somebody trying to tempt somebody. And somebody's married for some of your cases. So those of you who are married, somebody's around situation either trying to set you up. If you have there's an enemy hidden somewhere for wherever your hidden enemy is out here to do something. Somebody's trying to set somebody up. This is a person who wears a mask and it represents somebody hostile and angry. It's an angry person. It's bad energy coming out here, but there is something around a Lover energy out here. I say kick the devil in his face if you've heard from God and God's got a plan for you with another person. That's why the devil is fighting you on that so freaking hard, because when you and your person come together and do the plan of God, all hell's going to shake at that. The devil don't fight people that he's not threatened by. Devil himself is threatened by something that God's got for two people out here. Somebody got a call on their life with another person to get up in here and shake hell itself. And the devil don't like it. Too bad. Look at all the haughty nonsense going on. Okay, well, God says right before a person's destroyed, they get haughty. And somebody fixing to get it. You have somebody who wears a uniform out here, or the police is going to get involved, or they're in the military, or they're in authority somewhere, or something. That's what all this card represents. So this is somebody who can get up in here and help, or this is also a card of taking advantage of you. It's a positive and a negative card as well. The Scholar is out here. All right, well, there's just a caution out here, folks, in this matter. What kind of words further do you want to bring out, Most High God? A school. Okay, well, Scholars here says somebody you went to school with. That's a student's card, or there's a teacher involved specifically, or a professor, or something like that. Or you could have went to college with this person as well. Anyway, a school energy is coming out just for some type of a connection out here going on. Your parents are connected to something that's happened. The ego is the devil card. Somebody's full of pride and conceit and ego, or somebody was in the past as well, and a vice and a moral fault. Well, it is out here. It is out here. That's the X for a lot of you all. Because that Queen of Swords, she hopped out in the reverse just a little while ago on that other reading, where there was danger all around. There was the word warning, and danger came out in wording. And again, we're seeing somebody's plotted something out here. No weapon formed against you or anybody else who stands with God shall prosper. You better shut up, devil. You have no right at all. What else should I bring out here? Sick, vomit, sick. God said today on the original reading that we did this morning for today's date, that word sick man come out, okay, or a sick person. Somebody's sick. They were morally sick. You have a vice and a moral fault. This person's a lost cause. This person is a demon. They've sold their soul to the freaking devil, and they sick, and whatever this plot is about, or was about, and it needs faith because you're healing something. However the timeline's going, if somebody got fired in some situation, then I guess they did, or you work with this person. So look, the word murderer is here. Well, the devil is a murderer. And something around, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Children are in your hidden space. Or they got, if the ex is the problem, some of you all, your ex may be, if this is your baby mama, baby daddy situation, they may be using kids as well. God forbid, but people do that nonsense. There's some type, if somebody's already died out of a situation, then obviously something needs faith out of the ordeal. There's hating out here. The Most High says stop hating, or somebody can't because they're ate up with nonsense out here. Well, it's not good. So there is an eyewitness for past issues, and God's also pre-telling if something's trying to go down. There's an eyewitness, or a kid knows something. It came out today that the child saw what happened. So whatever's being plotted, you need to talk to your kids, folks. If you got ex issues, they know stuff. For some of you all, kids have died as well. But there's eyewitness to some things out here going on. Or now you lied to yourself about who somebody was. And anyway, however all this energy is out here, it's not good at all. But at least you got an eyewitness on something. A driver in the body of water. Well, that ship came out today real heavy in that. I think it was that reading that I just did. The boat tar, the tar for the boat was there, and then the boat jumped out as well. So that's interesting. Pick through my hands, Most High. What else do you want to bring out? I'm just bored. Witches. Well, somebody's slow down something. Look, let me tell you something, folks. You can do whatever you want. You and I have free will. But you're free. You taking your free will and stooping this freaking low because you've got some type of nonsense going on in a jealousy situation, and you're going to take your free will to play the role of God and try to alter somebody else's free will. You will go to hell for that. You're not God. And would you like somebody to control you? Because God said today somebody was trying to control another person. Not only that, but they're trying to get in between something that God wants together, apparently. And somebody's out here thinking that I can do witchcraft on somebody and I'm going to get this thing go my way. And no, you're not. It obviously you're off. You don't have a right to play the role of God. You're in error. Whoever you are, you're in error. You're in error. No wonder the person don't want you. There's a Gemini out here. Whether you're upright or not, for any person, either way it'll go to be correct. You just put it where it goes. That's the house of communication. So there is communication around this thing coming, and it's very cautious out here. You need to be cautious. Even if you're talking to the person that you know you're supposed to be with, it needs to be soaked in prayer, and the timing needs to be when God says to do it. Because you could be doing the right thing in the wrong timing, and then there's stuff that you have to deal with because of that as well. So that's incredible. My hands found this. Look, the ex is using kids. That's incredible. Using the kids for information. It says beware. Well, they're in the hidden space. Be careful who you're talking to, what you're talking to them about. You guard those of you who have a relationship that you're wanting, and you know God is saying, you need to guard that. You need to guard that. That's ridiculous. Two-faced. Somebody is using kids out here. Mice. Okay, mice go to lies and thievery, and you got lies and stuff out here really, really big. Maybe you have a mouse problem. I don't know. Anyway, the color orange is, so somebody could be wearing orange. Orange can go back to prison stuff as well. Maybe you like orange juice. I don't know, but orange is also a caution color. Let me get about 3 more. Travel is around something. God is breaking this yoke. Okay, you just need to stay in faith. You just need to stay in faith. Jehovah says to tell them no. Absolutely. Obviously, somebody's putting temptation on you. That other reading on one of my other channels today, the moon came out in the reverse, and all that devil stuff that kept coming out, it stated that their little secret was going to be out. The guilty card came out, and jail and prison came out. They will go to jail for whatever this is. They will, because God's already prophesied it and he don't lie. And then the person's just going to be completely out of your way, and you can go and get some counseling for whatever's taking place, whoever has been affected by the nonsense out here, and get some healing with friends, family, and the love of your life, and let God just do a miracle and give you a testimony with this person who's done some type of nonsense. They're out of here. They're freaking out of here. So a hidden relationship is around this. Okay, again, you've got the plotting and stuff. There's luxury and money around some stuff. All day long I've seen the word gold come out. And they're nothing but a thief and stuff. And some of y'all got somebody just coming back and pouring on some stuff like nobody's ever loved me the way you used to. And using their temptation because there's something with money attached to the stuff, or they've got something that they've already stolen and they're trying to get away with it. But God says, I'm breaking the yoke on this idiot. Children ruin as well, or a pregnancy situation, or anyway, they're in the hidden space. A construction worker or a worker could also come out of this. And this has 2 X's as the pictograph. The letter together is NG together. And the letter R came out here as well. So a ring, RNG. She's in a wedding dress. The Empress is in a wedding dress as well. So obviously there's 2 X's involved in some stuff, and baby mama stuff, then so be it. And anyway, the ring card in this deck is not only a marriage situation, but it is a contract, and there's contracts with that 2 of Wands out here. There's an eyewitness on some contracts where money is concerned, attached to some contracts where there's murder attached to some stuff, or somebody already did get murdered, because there is something really horrific out here that is going on around something bad. That's why God keeps saying there's danger. You just need to listen to God. This is a removal, and you're going to cooperate. And so, again, God said he's going to break this stupid yoke off this nonsense. All right. Well, y'all need to really talk to your kids. Those of you who've got teenagers or little kids, there's eyewitness to some stuff out here. The RX, if they're obviously somebody's sick out here, even mentally, to act like this. But they could work for medical or something like that as a connection out here as well. So anyway, and we have the word travel, and the Raito is the transportation rune, which is kind of interesting because that transportation stuff was really showing real strong in that other reading just a minute ago as well. And I felt like somebody was trying to get the heck out of Dodge, and like immigration, stuff like that was coming out in that reading. So anyway, whatever all the connections are, if y'all are watching all those other videos and putting the pieces together, a lot of times God will just keep bringing more and more and more out for the day as I'm reading, even off other platforms. And so I always share everything that I do in the community sections on all my platforms, so they all can be found there. This is what come out. Good luck to you all. Shalom.